Page 40, Roman Trumpets. At the top of the page, they're introducing a new note for the bass clef is the F. The F is the next to the top line in the staff, and is the F right below middle C here. So we've covered all these notes pretty much. So another note, just memorize it. Just know what it is. We're also talking about the F clef. The bass clef is also known as an F clef. Remember when we talked about the treble clef? There's also a G clef that points out where the G is on the staff. Well, the F clef, believe it or not, points out where the F is on the staff. And it is the note right between the dots. That's the F. Wherever those dots are, the F is right between them. It's always there because this clef doesn't move around. It's always there. So if you're going to draw this F clef or this bass clef in music, you're writing your own music, make sure those two dots are around that next to the top line. That they belong there. You know where the F is? You can figure out all the other notes. We don't figure them out, but we just memorize them because it's quicker. Now, Roman trumpets, let's look it over. 4/4 time, we've got the treble and bass clef. You got stuff going on in both hands. We see a bunch of quarter notes and half notes and whole notes. We don't see a lot of problem there. So, right hand first. You got fourth finger on F, puts you in this position. Half notes, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's nice of them to put the counting in for the whole note, isn't it? And that's not a lot going on there. In the left hand, you're starting out with an F and a C together, so you're in this position. And again, 3, 4, and then you're not playing anything till the next line. At the top of page 41, we get quarter notes. There, and then the last line there on page 41, the second line, back to here until the last measure. See, the last half note has an 8V8 under it. You go down. If the 8V is under it, you go down. So in that case, you just come down here. That's all. Just lift up and move. Put the hands together, and what do we have? We have here. We're in the middle C position again. Like so. Let's go over to page 41. Second line there. We're here. Done this before. Now watch out, because that's an F. And then here. But holding that down as you play that. Yeah. So you get that worked out, and then we can add the articulation. Well, the only articulation they give are the accents. And that means you just play a little louder. That's all. Okay. Be careful on page 41 in the last line and the last measure. There, here. You have an accent on the whole note and the first half note, but there's no accent on the second half note. So don't accent that one. It's here. So careful there. Dynamic wise then, starting out loud. And when you get to the top of page 41, now you come down a little bit to moderately loud. It's just sort of loud. And then in the last line, you're back up to loud again. And there's a note there in the next to the last measure to slow down. They could have put a RIT in there, R-I-T period. That's the same thing. We've had that before. But now they're just slowing down. And you continue to slow down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. As far as the speed goes, it says proudly. So if you're proud, well, Roman trumpets, you're announcing we're back from battle, and here we are, and oh yeah, we're still around. I don't know how fast this should go. You decide how fast you think it should go. I'm big proud about it is all. Now on top of all that, they've added a little bit of pedal. For here at the beginning, you see, you're going to push, in this case, push the pedal down with the notes. And lift the pedal up as you play the G quarter note. There. And it works that way everywhere it is. Except the last measure, you pushed it down with the notes and lift it up with the hands at the end. That's all. You see, there's specific reasons why we use pedal. And there's different reasons. We don't just automatically pedal everything. And I'll teach you those reasons as we go through the book so you can pedal intelligently. Always learn the piece without pedal first so you can hear what's going on. So you know when you add pedal, you can hear exactly what the pedal is doing to the sound. We have to be very careful about the sound we're producing. Well, one of the things we do with pedal is we use it to help us connect repeated notes and chords. Because on a piano you can't connect a repeated note. There's always a little bit of silence, but when you lift up the key, it gets silent just for a moment. We can get close, but there's still just a little bit of silence in there. So the only way to connect it is with pedal. So sometimes, as in this piece, we use the pedal to connect the notes. Also, we use pedal when we want to add more color to the sound, more overtones. You see, if I play a note just without pedal, it's this way. If I play it with pedal, it's this way. If you listen carefully, they're not the same. Because with pedal, it adds all these other vibrations going on. See, these vibrations cause other vibrations, called sympathetic vibrations. There's just more to it. And when we want to color the sound a little more, we'll add pedal because it colors the sound. So a lot of times with chords, if I play these without pedal, if I play them with pedal, there's a whole lot more sound going on there. It's one of the reasons some people call the pedal the loud pedal, because it tends to make things a little louder because of all these vibrations it's adding. I wouldn't use it as a loud pedal, really. It's a special effects pedal. We use it for various things. Here, it serves two purposes. It connects these notes, and it adds all these other colors to it, to these chords. And that's the reason we're doing it. So let's try this together very slowly. I'll give us 4 counts. I'm not doing the dynamics, but I'll try and do the accents and the pedaling and all that. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 4. 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, off. And there's a duet at the bottom of the page, on page 41. I'd like to play that, and you play what we just played. And we'll speed this up just a little bit. Yeah, be careful here because I'm doing, the duet part's doing all different stuff. Different rhythms, different everything. So you have to focus on what you're doing, but you have to listen to the duet to stay with it. This is one of the nice things about duet. It takes a little bit of practice. It's a skill to learn to play with other people because you have to learn, focus what you're doing, but also pay a little bit of attention to what they're doing so you stay together. Wow. So I'll give us 4 counts. Let's try it together. So here we go. Put your hands in middle C position. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, off.